Waiter, waiter, there's a fly in my soup.
Shh, don't tell everybody. They'll want one too.
Today we're looking at how we use two really common and useful phrases, there is and it is. In some languages, you can translate both these phrases with just one phrase, so they can be confusing. Also, we can use there and it as dummy subjects in English, so we'll look at that too. Let's start with there is.
Oh no, there's a hole in my sock.
Waiter, there's a fly in my soup. We use there is to say something exists. And if more than one thing exists, we say there are.
You know, there are 3 types of people in the world.
Oh, yes?
There are people who can count, and there are people who can't.
And?
And what?
So there is singular and there are is plural. Waiter,
Yes, madam.
there's no soup on the menu today.
That's right, madam. I cleaned all the menus this morning.
When we want to say things don't exist, we use a negative form. Now, of course, the word there can have another meaning. Waiter, there's a fly in my soup. What's it doing there?
Oh, it looks like the backstroke.
The backstroke is a style of swimming where you lie on your back. But notice this other there. It has a different meaning. It tells us the location of the fly. When there means a location, it usually comes at the end of a sentence.
So where do you want to eat?
Well, there's a McDonald's over there, or there's a pub over there.
Let's make it the pub.
Okay. So there can tell us where something is, but that's not the meaning we're looking at today. We're looking at this one, where there tells us something exists. Most English sentences start with a subject, the person or thing that does the action. For example, I complain to the waiter. I am the subject and I do the action. The verb is complain, and then we say who or what received the action. That's a normal way of making an English sentence. But it's not the pattern we follow to say something exists. We don't say a hole is in my sock or a fly is in my soup. We could, but it's not natural. To say something exists, we say there. So there is a kind of dummy subject here. Dummy means it's not real. It's just a copy of a subject. Okay, that's enough grammar. Let's look at it is now. We use it is to refer to something that we already know about. There's someone at the door. It's Jay. This is a typical pattern. We use there is the first time we mention something to introduce it, and after that we say it is. Another example.
Okay, great. Thank you. Bye. There's a meeting tomorrow. It starts at 2.
Good. So there and it refer to the same thing, the meeting. There refers forward and it refers back. The same thing happens with plurals, except we say there and they. Waiter, there are 2 flies in my wine.
Don't worry, madam. They're very small, so I don't think they drank very much.
There refers forward, they refers back. So here's the thing to remember. There introduces a topic and then it or they refer back. Easy, huh? Okay, now let's move up a level. Do you remember how there works as a kind of dummy subject? It's the same with it. It is the subject in lots of common expressions. Let's watch some examples and see if you can spot it.
It's a terrible day, but it'll be nice by the weekend.
It's really hot and sunny today. I think it's 90 degrees. We use it as a dummy subject to talk about the weather. So it's hot, it's sunny, it's raining, and temperatures, so it's 90 degrees. Okay, now some other situations. What's the matter?
It's Monday again. I hate Mondays.
Let's see, it's the 14th today, so let's meet on the 17th.
What's the time?
It's 5 o'clock.
Oh, I can go home.
We use it to talk about days, dates, and times of the clock. Okay, here are your last examples. See if you can see a pattern here. Jason, it's lovely to see you again.
Great to be here.
They're digging up our street. It's hard to concentrate with all the noise. It's very cold in here. Can we put the heating up?
Why? It's very comfortable.
It's awful eating here. The waiter's terrible. It's a pity you have to go.
I'll be back soon.
Bye, Jason.
Bye-bye.
So it's lovely. It's great. It's hard. It's cold. It's comfortable. It's awful. It's a pity. We can use it's to give our opinion and comment on a situation or place. So you can use it as a dummy subject to say what you think about a situation that you're in. And that's it. Oh, that's another expression with it. When I say that's it, I mean we've finished. If you've enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend and make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our future videos. It's great to have your support. Bye!